amazing. It's one of the numerous benefits of working with Google Ventures. Google Ventures is an incredible VC if you're able to actually get money from them. So the design sprint goes something like this. Usually we go out to San Francisco to do a design sprint. So we'll bring out some designers, maybe a couple product people, maybe an engineer, although that's only happened once. The first day, so what you want to do is you want to band what your problem is to something very, very small. So for example, we want to encourage customers to describe what they're looking for better. Something like that. Open-ended, but also a pretty good question. The first day is ideation. So people come prepared with different websites that might ask, take a customer through a bunch of questions or quiz the customer on what they're looking for. And while you're looking at all those inputs and all those sites, you're writing down on sticky notes, how might we blank? So how might we, have a glossary that has really interesting terms on it, or how might we empower the customer to make these decisions? Lots and lots and lots and lots of stickies get created. You then put those all on a board, and the team votes on which ones they think are the most interesting. Sorry, first you categorize them, because what you find is that all of those ideas really fit into like 8 to 10 different buckets. So there's like empowerment, or there's marketing, or there's virality, whatever those are, like they fit into some pretty good buckets. Then you vote on them, and what you find is that there's a lot of heat around certain ideas. Then you take those ideas and you basically create like, okay, here are the goals. Here are the goals for whatever we're going to build. They need to satisfy these big ideas. That usually takes about a day and a half. Then you go into quick sketching, and you do the same thing. So you try to sketch one individual piece of the design process. So like, here's what the glossary would look like. And then same thing, you post all those up, and people vote on those or individual pieces of those that are interesting to them. And then you basically take all of that stuff and you combine it into one, and then you try to come up with one user story that walks the user through the entire experience. And then you do wireframes on that, and then you actually create that in some sort of clickable, high fidelity wireframe. And then you go and user test that. So you go out and you try to see what users think about that. And then you pivot from there. I've actually seen it done in 3 days pretty successfully. Wow. I've also tried to help other organizations do it in 2 days, which has not been as successful. But it's a fantastic way to step away from the business and to really ideate on something much bigger. It's been really useful for us because we're, as you said, we're trying to disrupt the way people shop. And this is a brand new way of doing things, and figuring out the right mix of how to do that, and how to do that in a way that's really easy is challenging.